Dear friends, welcome to my channel. In this video, I will tell you guys about difference between router versus gateway. Both routers and gateways are network connecting devices. Fundamental difference between a router is a networking layer system that we can use for managing and forwarding the data packets into various computer networks. A gateway is very different. It is basically hardware or a device that acts as a gate among various available networks. It also acts as a node that serves as an entry point for various other networks. Dear friends, please watch my video till the end. And don't forget to subscribe my channel and comment on my video. Router versus gateway. Both routers and gateways are network connecting devices. Routers work at the network layer and are responsible to find the shortest path for a packet. Routers connect devices across multiple networks. Gateways, in contrast, function as a node that serves as a gateway to a network's other nodes. Both of these transfer data among various networks. However, there is a fundamental difference between router and gateway. A router is a networking layer system that we can use for managing and forwarding the data packets into various computer networks. A gateway is very different. It is basically hardware or a device that acts as a gate among various available networks. It also acts as a node that serves as an entry point for various other networks. Let us discuss individual functionalities of both of these. Definition of router. A router can be defined as a network layer mechanism, be it software or hardware, using metrics to decide the best path to use for transmission of network traffic. A router is a device that routes or forward data from one network to other based on their IP address. When data packet is received from the router inspects the data's IP address and determines if the packet is meant for its own network. Then it receives the data, or if the data is for another network, then it transfers the data to the other network. It means that routers only forward the data if destination computer is the intended user. Routers have access to network layer addresses and contain software that enables them to determine which of the several possible paths between those addresses is the best for the particular transmission. Routers break up broadcast and collision domains. It means broadcasts are not forwarded through the router by default. It also provides connections for the virtual LANs, VLANs. Definition of gateway. A gateway operates on all 7 layers of OSI model. A gateway works as a protocol converter. A router can accept and transfer packets only across a network using similar protocols. But a gateway can accept and transfer the packet across networks using a different protocol. A gateway is software installed within a router. A gateway accepts a packet which is formatted for a protocol. The steps performed by a gateway when it accepts a packet formatted in a protocol are as follow. A gateway accepts a packet which is formatted for a protocol. Example: AppleTalk used by the sender's network. It then converts that packet to be formatted for another protocol. Example TCP/IP used by the receiver's network. After converting the format of the packet, a gateway forward that packet to its destination receiver's network. Sometimes the modification is needed only to header and trailer of the packet, and sometimes a gateway has to adjust the data rate, size, and format of the packet. Key differences between router and gateway. Number 1. The routers usually work on the third layer of a protocol, and they transmit data packets from system to system, whereas the gateway interprets the system of networks as endpoints from packet to packet. Number 2. The router is available for only dedicated applications. One can easily host a gateway on physical servers, virtual applications, as well as dedicated applications. Number 3. You can deploy a router in specific appliances on their router hardware. We deploy a gateway in a specific appliance, a physical server, or on a virtual server. Number 4. A router routes various data packets via a similar set of networks, whereas a gateway acts as a connection between two very dissimilar network. Conclusion. Since gateways and routers perform completely different functions, both are important for a network. A gateway serves as a single access point and a converter to connect dissimilar networks using different protocols, while a router sets the shortest path for the data packets to travel from source to destination.